A new note on influence um, and the principle of liking. It's a masterpiece by the great Robert Cialdini. And even if some things make sense, it feels like, well, I knew that, I anticipated that. It's only logical. What's new? I was talking with someone and talking and mentioning some tests and research and saying, for instance, we like those who are similar to us. What's Of course we do. Well, I'm thinking it's more complicated. He doesn't mention this in detail, but speaking of races and racism, it sounds like we have a tendency to, if we take this principle to a certain extreme, we have a tendency to be racist. If we like more those like us, then we like those who have the same skin color and so on. But I need to read further about this. And of course, there's one thing to have the tendency, and another one to know how to control facts and acts and so on. It was discovered actually that there is in the subconscious this tendency. Doctors who are not racist gave different treatment to patients of different races. Not necessarily a worse one for those who were not like them, but still a different one. Without, all the time, without being aware. And I come back to this influence principle. We don't know it, but we prefer candidates who are like us, who have a familiar name. This guy won an election because he changed his name into Brown or something, which was a famous political name in the state, whichever that state was. And we prefer good-looking people, men and women. I mean, men and women react in the same way. The verdict is better if the one judged is better looking. We attribute to those good-looking or better-looking honesty, intelligence, and kindness. We believe them to be more intelligent, honest, and kind because of their looks. One point that, speaking of how we need to control tendencies which are wrong for the others, or also for us, they do us damage, so to say. People who want to control us will use this. Companies will use in their selling techniques this principle. He gives this example of, first of all, the biggest car salesman in the world, included in the Guinness Book of Records. He sold something like 5 cars a day. He made $200,000 a year when 200,000 was probably something like 800,000, making more than the American president and so many others. And he didn't own the dealership. He was not an executive with GM. He just sold Chevy cars. But he was liked. And asked about his secret, he said, my secret is, the formula is this: people need someone they like and a fair price, and they buy. That was his principle. Each year he's a few times a year, it's irrelevant, but he sent 13,000 cards saying I like you to people across town. And he was likable. That was his secret. And we buy from someone we like. This is a principle used at Tupperware parties when women get together, the host, and they buy from someone they like. And coming back to techniques used in selling, Cialdini mentions how they use when selling a car. They look at the car which is generally traded in. So the owner brings the old car to buy another one, and they look for clues. if the plates are different, the salesman would ask, so you're from out of this, what state are you? What an interesting fact. I am born, or my wife is born in that state. Such elements create a similarity, and we like those similar with us. And I wrote down something for tomorrow. And again, if it's golf, well, I hope this weather will stay like this, because I will go for an 18-hole round, whatever the term is. I have no idea about golf, so to go there, because this again creates a bond, and on and on. And so this is a very interesting, fascinating principle, and I discovered with maybe a degree of shame, I don't know, that I tended to think people who are better looking, especially women, to be kinder, more intelligent, and what was the other thing? Honest. And I lost in this game that people play. Games people play is another psychology classic by Eric Berne. Wonderful.